Okay, guys. It's time. It's time to enter the true gamer zone, true gamer time. So, I loaded my save, my old save. Music's not playing because I think it's just not playing at this point in the game. As you heard, the soundtrack is working, so. I don't remember exactly how far I am. They both move? Yeah. Oh, Aloy? Yeah, Kamikaze? You got a thing for Aloy? I need to play more Horizon Zero Dawn. I can see that, though. She seems like good video game crush material. Aye. At least you're right. You're absolutely right. This is real gamer time. It doesn't get realer than this. Remember last time I streamed this game, there was a pretty big problem with brightness? Like from my perspective, it's pretty playable, but... Hey! The recording and the stream actually were super dark. So, let me know if this is not even visible for you guys, but... Gosh, there really is just something... There's something special about this game. Cool. They even did like an exit button. It's a wee bit hard to see.
Initiate scan. Acquiring.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll give it a bit.
Now located. Factory rendered inoperable. Proceed north to Big Gun area.
It's a tad dark.
Infiltrate and destroy strong main reactor.
Okay, let me think about what I can do. I mean, is this more visible? Looks fine to you. Alright. Destroy Strog main reactor, find reactor, explode reactor. Quake still looks good. The art style still holds up. I mean, it's yeah, I guess. It's like metal and rust, concrete. Hell yeah. Cool shit. It's more visible now. It's a pretty dark game anyway. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm bouncing around between. This is also reminding me that I haven't finished Medieval or Dusk, and that's inexcusable. I need to go back to those. Oh, ray tracing? River Salmon, I have that installed. I can try and stream it for a little bit, but it fucked my computer up. I got it installed and working, but I have the 1080, not the 20 series. So I don't have the juicy hardware. Hey, I didn't know you could. I thought you could blow this up, but I didn't know. But yeah, I don't have the ray tracing hardware, so it's rough. I can run it at like 640 by 480, okay. What I was trying to do is figure out a way to get it to 640 by 480 but scale, and I don't think it can do that. Like, I tried to stretch the window, and then it just started rendering at the windowed resolution. And then it died, and I was like, okay, well, whatever, you know. At that point, I was like, yeah. Okay, so this is a non-starter. One of the things I've discovered I really enjoy doing is playing through old games with new mods installed. Like, fundamentally new mods installed, so kind of in the same way that, you know, not very long ago I was playing Final Fantasy VII with a neural network upscaler. I was like, how cool would it be to play through Quake 2 with ray traced lighting, or path traced is what they're calling it, because yeah, the full ray traced version of it looks amazing, but it's really like scattery because they can only render so many pixels, so it just looks like fuzzy. I think it's actually a really cool, in the way that sometimes technical restrictions can define aesthetic. I think it actually looks really cool. I think it would be cool if we saw, like, ray trace music videos and stuff that have that sort of speckly video to them. I think it would be interesting. Anyway, to turn that into a stylistic thing instead of just a technical limitation. I guess if it's pre-rendered, you can ray trace something without the speckles. But anyway, yeah, I thought it'd be cool. Didn't work out. Oh shit, that's a BFG. Oh, I can't waste it on you. Just gonna jump across. Could be used with film grain, and that would disguise a fair amount of the artifacts. It would, actually. Yeah. That's just a weird kind of artifacting that it makes sense, but it, like, in the way that, like, people now don't know what analog static looks like over-the-air TV static. It's just not a thing anymore. I feel like it's interesting to track the new kinds of digital noise and how that comes to define a look or a vibe. It's kind of like black outlines around green screen stuff in the 80s, you know? That stuff's so interesting to me. It's like the accidental archiving of a creative process. It's funny too because, like, it's wild to me to think about what like how awesome, that was stupid of me, how awesome Empire is as a movie. Because I feel like, I think it was this, yeah, just start at the level. I'm pretty sure they chose it to be on Hoth, like a snow planet, because they really wanted to flex their green screen effects not having a big black outline. They put it against a white background to really, like, fucking stunt on people and be like, look, you can't tell. You can't tell that we matted this stuff out. Isn't that awesome? That had to be such a white whale at the time. Given how, like, crunchy and crusty and shitty green screen and matting effects were. Yeah, Super Blast Text, dude, this is Quake, dog. It's this, imagine this, but also this in multiplayer. Like, this is what Call of Duty was trying to replicate on console. And actually, I mean, successfully did. In terms of its multiplayer experience. Dude. Jeez. Got a lot of cells. Hey! What is that? Why is there a DVD? What did I... Data CD? Alright. Jesus Christ. Oh, I did hear something. Gotta say hi to Steph after I shoot this guy with the rockets. Alright. Give me a sec. I'll be right back.
A lot of ground when you die, so be careful. And don't believe the map you get or what you hear on the radio. You'll find a lot of misinformation. This is a hard game, so keep practicing. Run past everything. Don't let the dogs bite you or you'll die. Go into this truck for the binoculars. Find card number 1 in the second truck. Go for a ride in the third truck. Cigarettes don't do anything, so don't smoke. Every rank earns you 3 rations. Go in and out until you've got all the rations you can. Eat one and get another. Avoid the guards whenever you can. Use card 1 to open the door. Get the gas mask. Remember, pursuers disappear when you switch rooms. Oh, don't go up the middle corridor. It's a trap. Go to the left truck for the gun, but you still need ammo. Go to the right truck for the mines. Don't go in the middle truck. It's a trap. Take the elevator to the 3rd floor. Stay next to the wall to avoid cameras. Do all the card 1 rooms first. It saves time. You improve your rank by rescuing prisoners. Get the gas mask ready as soon as you enter this room. There's poison gas. Go in slow to avoid the rolling pin. Use your gun here. Get card number 2. Get rations 3 times. Use card 2 to get a hint. Get the missiles. Put on the gas mask right away. Get more ammo.
Pretty incredible, huh? Yeah. Hot new software and all new hardware. Better hardware? You bet. The redesigned Toaster 4000 has new custom chips that take advantage of a powerful new partner, the state-of-the-art Amiga 4000. Together, they add up to some awesome video power, from mind-blowing new kinds of effects to user-adjustable video timing and an even better Genlock encoder. All that, plus a stunning new breakthrough. You're now watching Toaster 4000 play back this 3D animation in real time without an expensive single-frame VCR. Well, that's incredible. So you can see why we say the Video Toaster 4000 is pushing the revolution to the next level. And I'm ready. Faster, better, and easier. Now the only limit is your imagination. Time to begin. So unleash your potential. Infiltrate the networks. Make money. Make a statement. And whatever kind of television you make it yours. With the Video Toaster 4000.
This is Vincent, whose friends thought he could pass as conventional. He put what little money he had into a suit and haircut. A cyberpunk in businessman's clothing, he approached the big companies for support.
Basically, what we have here are the extremes of contemporary computing. We have an Apple Macintosh. On the other hand, we have an AT&T Pixel machine, which is a massive parallel processing supercomputer. And the intermediary at this point is a Sun Microsystems 3260, which currently does the interpreting of the data and feeds it to the Pixel machine. We also have a couple really nice monitors that came along with it. You know, 19-inch color and 19-inch high-res for text. This was a gift from AT&T. This is faster than all the computing power that launched an Apollo spaceship. I mean, we're on the fast track. Let's, you know, extend the definition of property holders. Let's try and believe that we do own something. I mean, maybe that's what we can share with what's going on over, you know, the miracles that are happening, you know, that we read about in the papers in the East, is let's extend the definition of property holders.
Armed with their free supercomputer Pixel machine from AT&T, the group Process Animation produced their bizarre punk graphics. Wielding the cutting edge of technology, cyberpunk also influences culture and spawns trends in art, music, and fashion.
And now back to Video Power.
What did I tell you? The Power Team rules. How'd you like my boy Quirk? Not bad for a vegetable. Okay, it's time to get the Video Power Edge. Our first tip is from Game Players Magazine for Ninja Gaiden 2 for NES. In Stage 5-2, go for the one-up behind the lower globe. But watch how Ryu glides from one edge to another. Wait until his enemy gets as far away as possible. Then attack. Next up, Revenge of Shinobi for Genesis. Here's the way to get yourself an unlimited supply of shuriken. Select shuriken, now press A, B, and the C buttons as fast as you can. Faster, faster. Keep punching the buttons until the infinity symbol appears under your number of shuriken. All the shuriken a player could want. The trick is fast fingers. Now, at the end of Stage 5, you'll encounter a giant missile carrier. If you want to destroy it, you have to knock out all the flashing red spheres that keep popping up. But be careful. Be very careful. Don't get nailed by the sparks that are flying at you. Jump over them all, and you'll be fine. But timing is very crucial. Okay, so it might not be easy, but if you do get it, you got it. The Video Power Edge. The half hour is almost up, and I gotta get back to my games. But before I go, I want to tell you about the Video Power Bulletin Board. All you have to do is copy the address we're gonna show you at the end of the show and then send stuff in. You know, video game questions, new game suggestions, tips, hints, photos, anything. So I'll see you tomorrow with more Power Team, Video Pinball, and Turtle Tips. That's Video Power. Video Power, P.O. Box 896, Madison Square Station, New York, New York, 10159. Game over.
Your day starts with fun when you tune into Fox 29 weekday mornings. At 6, it's Mighty Mouse, followed by the Thundercats. Then at 7, it's the hot news show that starts your day out right. Wake, rattle, and roll. Followed by Merry Melodies, Alvin and the Chipmunks, and the new adventures of He-Man. Every weekday morning on Fox 29.
What waits this wizardry of wires when the warranty expires? You can bet she's one wonder you'll never forget. Small Wonder.
Weekdays at 5.
Okay, alright. Ooh, back at it. Sorry for the long delay, guys. Stephanie came home, and I had to talk to her. Get the details, get the info. The download. Now I got more, Hey! I can't remember... There's like a whole inventory system in this game. Nope. Inventory's tab. Okay. And then you can like... Yeah, there we go. You can like go through things and use it. Power shield blaster. What does power shield do? Is it... Nope. What is that? Oh, did I... Oh, it's P. Okay, it tells you right there. That's good. I have quad damage, apparently. Okay. Tell me how you got the music working. Or are you just playing it through a browser? No. So there are some things. There is a post-launch community-made patch that you need for like the Steam release and stuff like that to get the soundtrack working. Honestly, for me, I think I just googled like Quake 2 soundtrack not working and started poking through some Steam threads, and that will typically funnel you in the right direction. Yeah, so there's like a post-release community-made patch you gotta install, and then you gotta download the soundtrack. The patch basically enables you to play it off your hard drive, and then there's an OGG Media version of the soundtrack that if you like follow links a little bit into a forum, you can find like a mega download for it. So I apologize because I don't have any specific and directed resources for you, but if you just start googling and clicking on things and reading, and you can figure it out. Yeah, Koi, Quake 2 is weird. You can carry like power-ups around with you and use them when you choose to. But most people don't play it that way or even think about it that way. Oops. I got turned around. You work at 2K now? Holy shit. Congratulations. Oh, it's F1, that's right. Infiltrate and destroy the Strog main reactor. Alright. What are you doing at 2K, River? This isn't the track I was playing before. Man. I remember listening to this a lot. Oh, okay. Ow! Shit. Woo! I have 94 rails? Oh my gosh. Ow! Alright. Okay. Guess I've been picking up rails ever since the beginning of the game. Quake 2 and 3 railguns are the best. Yeah. Are you gonna go to E3 as a build engineer? That's awesome. Is this your first E3? I did get the car, Zaxxon. Yes, I was just showing it off, actually. Didn't they add skins for like the various Quake railguns to Quake 3 Quake Champions? That's a pretty solid move. I'm pretty sure they did that. Sandy Bars! Hey! It's been a long time. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. You know, I'm playing. Ow! It's late on Sunday. Got a nice drink. I'm playing one of the most Lawrence games ever. I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I don't get to go to work tomorrow. Or however you want to phrase that. Oh shit, shit. Huh. Lazy Panda 5. Thank you for the Prime sub. Ow, ow, ow! Crap. Oh no. I didn't save. Like at all. Oh man, okay. Crap. Yeah, Memorial Day. That is a Rooster Teeth holiday. Hey, jeez. Save. Play Sin, yeah. That was a pretty peak late 90s PC shooter. I remember being convinced that I could see an Areola and Sin. That was the exact era of my life that I played that game. I was desperate enough to like see if a female character model in a video game could have battle damage textures to the point where a boob would fall out. Hell yeah. Bro, hell yeah. Fuck. About Unreal 1 and 2? I don't remember either of those games being particularly fun to play. Like, they were colorful, but for some reason the level design just didn't appeal to me. It didn't feel as responsive and fast as Quake. I was always a Quake kid. God damn reactor! Rah! Do I shoot it until it explodes? Go to the cooling facility and lower the coolant for the reactor. Okay, I guess I don't kill it yet. Which doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. Cooling facility, toxic waste. So as long as I go to the thing that isn't a toxic waste dump, I'll be okay. Dot implies that I'm going to the cooling facility, so... Fuck! I'm stuck on the wall. Been here. Unreal was Half-Life before Half-Life? Half-Life on ripped off Unreal? Yeah, I said it. I guess. I don't really remember there being so many, like, scripted encounters and, like, scenes that were sort of, like, very theater, of knowing that the player would be looking at this scene to see this event happen, kind of deal. Maybe it was in there. Maybe I need to play Unreal again. Recognize its brilliance, but... down into the tunnel, and that's how I come back out. There is something I'm appreciating a great deal about Quake 2 playing it again, is how, like, And this is something that I also picked up on Turok, is that they were onto some things about, like... Oh, this is Toxic Waste Dump, damn it. They were onto some concepts in level design that were pretty cool and pretty aggressive in terms of, like, the size and connectedness of levels. It's cool stuff. Coolant. Find the coolant factory, but... Cooling facility. They showed me some maps, but they didn't make any sense. No, Nine Inch Nails didn't do the OST for this. This was Sonic Mayhem. Sasha, something that starts with a D. So, I guess I have to be on the other side of this level if this is connecting to the Toxic Waste Dump and... So basically just go exactly opposite of this direction. It's this way. Let's see if that makes sense. Oh, Mega Race? I never played that. I've seen some cutscenes and stuff from it. That was weird. A little hang up, no big deal. Let's run straight across and see what happens. Oh, right. Of course, yeah. This room. Ah! Eh! Carmageddon, yeah. There's some pretty classic, like that. There's something so fun and puerile around that, like, late '90s, like, yeah, this is gonna be as shitty as it possibly can be, bleh, kind of sensibility. And Carmageddon is totally that. There's just a little dash of that in, like, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Activate cooling pump to lower coolant around reactor. Okay. Sounds like I'm helping it, but okay. Whatever you want me to do. Ducking? What are you doing? Shit. Still play Carmageddon on your phone? Oh man, I didn't know that it was on the phone. Or you got it on there somehow? Impressive either way. What's up, Moogdoob 420? Sir, with a name like that, you have a seat of honor in this stream. Why did I open that hole over there? Jalamancer, hell yeah, Quake 2 rules. Hell yeah. Glad we understand each other on that front. God damn, ow. He's got the high ground. Anakin. Up. Turn on the power shield. Whatever that means. I heard something. Ruined your fun with all their game grenade launchers? Yeah, Quake 2 grenade launcher is great. I used it pretty obsessively when I was really awful at the game, which was a lot of it. Quake 2 was the first PC shooter I ever played, and I wasn't good. There were so many basics I didn't get about how to look and move at the same time, and just like the dexterity of WASD and stuff. I used a Microsoft Sidewinder to play most of it, because I was a little console baby. Man, I got a PC, and I got Final Fantasy VII on PC, because I could get a PC before I could get a PlayStation somehow. And Quake 2, that was like the first 2 games I ever bought for my PC. Fucking awesome. Final Fantasy VII didn't work. Oh, that PC port was awful. But that was the first like kick in the dick. Like welcome to the game, son. You want to play games on PC, you better give up a day to getting them each to work exactly how you want. I remember I had to like use a warranty to swap out a sound card, and then like uninstall and reinstall DirectX, which if you've never used a PC before is not an easy thing to do, or to know how to do, or to even find that that's the problem. I remember just digging around in like, I didn't know what DirectX was. I was just kind of digging around in utility folders, running every executable and learning what I could. There was a DirectX diagnostic utility. I ran it and it like had some caution symbols on it. I was like, what? That's weird. It found some like weird version mismatch files. So I uninstalled and reinstalled DirectX. The cautions went away, and then suddenly I had sound and video in Final Fantasy VII. Imagine waiting like years to play a game. You get it. It sort of works, except like music only plays half the time and none of the videos play. And man, videos were the whole point of Final Fantasy VII. That was watching movies in your video game was what it was all about. That was when you'd won, when gamers finally won. That's when we know that the revolution was complete. Oh crap. Niscarbo. That's 2 months of Prime, which means I'm gonna play a song for you. What about Descent 1 through 3? I never got to play those. Or, I say got to, I never did play those, I should say. I played Descent 1 a bit after the fact. Like, there was a window in kind of... After I'd been playing PC games for like 3 or 4 years, I was then like, okay, now I need to catch up. I need to play all the big PC games that I never did play so I can kind of learn about this scene, learn about this development path. And that's when I played Descent 1 and like Ultima and stuff like that. Tried to play a lot of the classics, Escape from Monkey Island and stuff. I remember this is actually like... This was a thing that blew my mind, but was the most amazing thing. PC Gamer put out like a classics disc that had like 12 full classic PC games on it. It had like it had Descent, it had Ultima Underworld, it had like a lot of games, and that was the first time I was able to play those. It was super cool. Oh, Descent 3? Yeah, I remember Descent 3 kind of getting lumped in with Free Space 2 and like Baldur's Gate as some of them like more, this game will only ever be here and it's amazing kind of deals. Or Deus Ex or something like that. I should play it. 100% should play it. But first I'm going to play this. Thank you, Niscarbo, for subbing 2 months with Prime. Please. I think everybody getting too chill off that one. Ooh boy. Yes, if you need to eat, go eat. I am a professional. I'm a transmedia cyber psychologist, and that is my professional advice. Oh, thank you, Niscarbo. Appreciate it. I've used like Twitch Prime impulsively a lot. I don't think I've ever given it twice in a month to the same channel, so I appreciate it. Oh! But yeah, man, there is just something about the, Whoa! Quake is still just so goddamn snappy. I feel like, to some degree it doesn't matter for some games, but when there's a game that was intentionally designed from minute one to be, like, fun to play, to be all about the player's control and their input, and the processing of that, the immediate response of that, it really makes a difference. That's what bummed me out so much, like, leading into the 360 era of video games, when it was more about cinematics and stuff, looking good and being movie-like in scope and in presentation, having cutscenes that matter. All of that came at the expense of input interaction response time. And that was something that was steeped in retro consoles too. There wasn't post-process on like a Super Nintendo, and it was all the speed of light. So you hit a button and something fucking moved right away. Cityscape, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Actually, that deserves a song too. I think that's frankly, I don't know that I've ever heard somebody necessarily say it this way on their own. But for the people who really enjoy retro games, I swear to God, the instant responsiveness of all of them just by the virtue of the platform they run on, I swear that has to be a factor. Aw, Cityscape, thank you. You're being very kind. This is the song that's jumping in ahead, so I'm gonna play it. Let's see. Death Accelerated, thanks for the resub. Yeah, Expert Noob, it's been a long day, man. That's what happens when I don't have to go to work. Cityscape, thanks for the sub. I'm just gonna play this from the beginning, why not? Cityscape, no. I have to defy expectations at all points. I'm like a good episode of Game of Thrones or The Last Jedi. I don't do what you think I'm gonna do, no matter what. Unless you think I'm gonna keep playing Quake 2, because I am in fact going to do that, yes. Computer's been doing that lately. I don't know how I feel about it. Anything down here? No, grenades. Yes, always subvert. If I subvert, then I'm smarter than you. That is how this goes. Get back down there? Maybe? I think there's a flashlight or anything. Okay, I can't go back up there. So there's a switch that I'm not seeing or something. Oh yeah, Cityscape. Secrets. Man, remember secrets? Remember just like little places in a game that had like little power-ups and stuff? Just little nooks. Jeez. Oh, the good times. I like it when games still do that in some kind of way. Try. Oh, okay, here we go. Try and like keep that fun spirit alive. Wait. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Usually the music cuts when you like hit the level objectives or something. I don't know, that was... Oh sure, computer. Coolant system strained, return to the reactor. Oops! I turned on a quad. Bang! Oh, whatever, at least I got some use out of it. I feel like, to some degree, everyone that feels passionately about something feels like some connection to that thing's creators, right? Whether it's music, or movies, or TV. When you find a work of art that speaks to you or teaches you something interesting and profound, you're going to feel a connection to the creators. But I always felt like in games, sometimes the creators would leave what I would consider extremely personal expressions behind for like some players to find. It was almost like, you know, message in a bottle kind of stuff, but I always appreciated that like element of understanding or connection that the developers would intentionally put in to reach out to all the people who had played the thing that they made. I feel like to some degree that happens less and less now. Possibly because like teams are so much bigger, so the opportunity for an individual to have their personality represented in a quirky and direct way is kind of minimized. Obviously you can go overboard on that kind of stuff too. Maybe a wall that can blow up shooting barrels to open up a new area? Yeah, that always feels good. I feel like Mario games do that excessively well. Mario Odyssey had a lot of that shit. Of just like, I'm gonna just knock this thing, and then something happens. It always interacts to you. Which was really, you know, Really unique. Really awesome. Made that game really fun. It always rewarded curiosity, which is such a wonderful like thing to inspire. We're gonna make a game about shooting aliens. Okay, cool. We're going to make a game that celebrates curiosity and exploration. So where? How do you shoot that? Yeah. Very whooshy here. A lot of air. Man. Imagine, if you will, an escape room that is styled like a late 90s shooter. Like, all the rooms and stuff look like a fucking Quake 2 level. That'd be cool. You gotta find the red key and shit. Toxic waste dump. Activate pumping stations. Okay. That's this way. It'd be so wrecked. It'd be fun. I guess the closest bet is you can excessively do that with, or you'd be able to directly do that with VR, and it wouldn't even be that expensive, or less expensive than building it. Jump on all the damn boxes, crawl into every little area. Yeah, that'd be cool. There could even be like secrets. I don't know how they'd handle the shooting aspect though. Laser tag with enemies, basically like a haunted house. Yeah. Computer. Yeah. Blowing up here. See the pumping station. Activate stations 1 and 2. You got it. Should play some Heretic. Oh man, that's diving even further back. I have Heretic installed. I think. A long time ago I did like a 90s shooter night. So I got a lot of that stuff like installed and tested, just in case. Just in case someone drops the streaming banner and I have to play. In case there's a $5,000 bounty on playing. Play Heretic for 3 hours or more with an average viewer count of 50. Okay. $5,000, huh? Free house. That's the bounty. Play Heretic for like 20 minutes. Whatever. Redneck Rampage. Oi. I actually never played Redneck Rampage. Ah! Got tricked. See that lighting though? That dynamic lighting? How like the enemies are blinking? That was such a thing! That's what Quake 2 was all about. That's why a lot of the bullets fire orbs of light. Or a lot of the guns fire orbs of light, glowing bullets. Doom 3 was all about that too, man. I love those games. Ow. I'm just glad id Software's brilliance was finally realized with Doom 2016. They're blinking because their eyes are dry? Could be. Yes, could be. Excellent theory. Reminds you a lot of Doom 2016? Yeah. Valid. Understandable. What was the backpack? Huzzle! That hurt. I thought I was Quake Man. Oh! Ow. Did not mean to do that. Didn't mean to do it. Lost most of my health. Oh, whatever. That backpack though. Brutal Doom? I've actually never played Brutal Doom. I don't know why. Ah! So that's probably pretty good. Pretty good time to use the BFG. Let's try it. I don't think I did it right. It does the most damage when it hits a wall. The little laser hurts, but not much. Ow! Yeah. No problem. Deus is the best game ever? Deus Ex? You know, I was recollecting on how utterly amazing Deus Ex was the other day. I feel like I need to play it again. I need to play every video game again. This is always true. All video games must be played all the time. But I haven't played Deus Ex in so long that I feel like I may have... I don't accurately recollect how amazing it truly is. Ow, ow, ow! Doom 3 brought the tech for lighting and shadow advancements? Yeah. And I thought Doom 3 was great because the campaign was designed around that tech too, and like making level design work around the lighting tech, but just people couldn't get around the fact that you couldn't hold the flashlight and a gun at the same time. Ow! Doom 3 is awesome and rules a lot. Gallifreyan... Ah! Gallifreyan Doctor! Hold on, I was just reading your message, sorry. Got a strike problem to deal with. Ha! There we go. Oh, thank you, Gallifreyan. You've certainly made me feel great. Ha! Ooh! Oh shit. This wasn't very good at being a Doom game. Yeah, very soft. That's a great way of putting it, yeah. They... I can see why they called it Doom. I thought it was a good, like... I was probably supposed to activate another thing in there, huh? Well, the music's still playing, so I think I'm good. I can see it being like a reimagining of what Doom means. And in that regard, I actually really appreciate it, but maybe they should have messaged it a little differently, or I don't know. I don't know. They usually let their games talk for themselves, so... And to a degree, I thought Doom did, but... I think it still sold really well, is the thing. I think it was still like a really solid performing game, so I'm kind of okay with it. It didn't quite license like the Quake engine did. I guess that was when, yeah, that was when Epic pretty much took the lead. That ship never really came back. The screen flash was a little intense. I am finally starting to run a little low on rails. It's trying to be a horror FPS. Yeah, like the first Dead Space. A little bit, yeah. I think what's crazy is like, I think the expansion actually picked up from where Doom 3 ended and then even increased the intensity and density of enemies. So the Doom 3 expansion actually got pretty close to Doom. Even inside the Doom 3 engine, which I think a lot of people probably thought of as like being slow and clunky. But no, I thought if you combine Doom 3 and Resurrection of Evil or whatever it was called, I don't even remember. That ends up being actually a real solid Doom experience. But, you know, whatever. You can't really count that. Doom 2016 was the John Wick of 80s action movies. I think yeah. Okay, yes. Checks out. You know what? Checks out. We're gonna give that one a big old check mark. Jeez. How much alien murder?
System.
Great. Great. I'm thinking it's a mirror copy of Dead Space. I meant like a horror story game. Yeah. I think you're right. Resurrection of Evil. That's it. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Golden Pork? Golden Pork? Mmm, delicious. Was that one spot in Quake 2 you have to push on a wall? What? You just described 30% of the game. Ah! Fuck! Oh, that sucks. Okay. Possibility I can post a link for someone to... Yes, you can absolutely post links. Link sharing is welcome here. This is the internet. Ow! Ow! Stompy man. Angriest boy. Whatever. He blew up. Ain't no aliens taking me. Throw the switch. Proceed to reactor core, kill all resistance. I had to do that, I guess? Watching this makes me miss Unreal Tournament. Yeah, I mean, Unreal Tournament's there. It's on the Epic Game Store launcher. Quake Champions is there. Those games are there. Oh. Oh. Pretty sure there's... Environment suit is E. Alright. It seemed like a thing that would hurt me if I didn't. Ooh. Hell yeah, secrets. Hell yeah. Oh, the OG Unreal? Yeah, I don't... There's bound to be people still playing that game somewhere, right? It just can't be gone. Impossible. Still playing Real? Yeah. Are there like just private servers up somewhere? Alright, shotgun bad idea. Grenade launcher, not the best idea either. Two. That slugs for a while. Haha! Hello, Mr. Blue Key. What do you think of a Medieval? I love that game. I've streamed it a couple of times. I really, really enjoy it. It is a very good version of this. Succulent Chinese meal. Oh. Make people rage quit and you're rocking flack and snipe. Yeah. Pushing someone off of an Unreal Tournament server or a Quake server, or I guess even Halo, that's a special feeling. Feels good. Feels alright. Goes down smooth. The end of a long work day. I like to curl up with a Halo pistol and just knock people off of Halo servers. Making them rage quit always goes down smooth. So hop in a Halo lobby today. I don't know where I'm going with this. The game, not my... Fuck! Not my works every time sales pitch. 6 a.m., it's 6 p.m., it's quitting time. Working hard on America's coast. Got that feeling for the meaning. God damn it. I guess this is the way to go, because there's bad guys in music. Jesus. Big guys aren't even that hard to dance around. Flexing and Unreal goes nice and straight. It's fun. Tracking and killing players in mid-air, almost out of range and peppering them. He's yet to use the BFG? That's not true. I used it. I shot it once. What are you doing up there? That too. I have a feeling that I'm about to hit a boss fight if it helps. Yeah. Oh, what a juke! This guy got the moves. Oh wait, I've been here. What is this? Enemies take physical damage you can see on their models? Yeah. They like have 3 different damage states. That's a neat attention to detail. There are items down there. He's not gonna blow up. Whatever. Friends are so butthurt about Borderlands 3. Oh, like Epic Game Store stuff? Oh yeah, come from here. I feel like once you install it and you're playing it, it doesn't matter. All that stuff matters. Playing video games is fun. What the hell? What is this? What's happening? The reactor melting down? Oh, there's water here now. Ow! 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 It's ow! It's hurting water! It hurts! Ow! Jeez, okay. Some shit is going down. Absolute shit is happening. Okay, I blew up the reactor.
Computer update.
Sick. Fucking sick. Hey! So I blew up the big gun, right? That's what that is? So that is an event referenced in Quake 4, which came out millions of years later. Weird stuff, man.
Initiate scan. Acquiring. Personnel located.
Just fucking booking it.
Successful.
They're blowing some shit up.
Main planetary defense facility and destroy big gun.
Oh, now I gotta blow up the big gun. Alright.
Airstrike standing by.
It'd be sick if you had the option to go stealth or go loud. In a game like this? Oh, this track. Eliminate all resistance. Destroy big gun.
Disable and destroy orders are green. Big gun.
Oh.
Primary area.
Kill 0 out of 12. This is gonna be a boss fight. Dead. Lockdown laser guard. Sure. How do I do that? I did it. Oh. What did I do? Got all the...
Just spike big gun area. Explosion imminent.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I don't know where to go. I know, not entering. Wait, quick load doesn't show up there? Okay. I don't know where to go.
Just spike big gun area. Explosion imminent.
8,
Here?
6, 5,
Exit.
4, 3, 2.
Oh, cool! I escape in a pod! Ugh! Get me out of here! That's what I say. Cool Quake man. Is he riding in a little car now? His little wireframe?
Acquired personnel located.
He's like staring at his phone.
Okay. The system rendered inoperable. Big gun has been destroyed. Commencing airstrike. Proceed north into city. Close main hangar door and destroy black hole generator.
What? Boy. Clean your you clean your plate, they just fill it back up again, huh? Okay, you get, yay, you blew up a gun, nice! Hey, by the way, they got this black hole thingy, you gotta go blow that up too. That's really far away, man. But, yeah, get out there. That's what you gotta do now. So I just took a... Whoa. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna end it there, actually. It's getting late, man. It's getting late, and I've streamed a long time, so I got squished. Ain't that the way. Thanks for watching, you guys. It was a long one today, but it was fun. Video games are fun, turns out. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that Final Fantasy VII shit. Should that be a thing I only play on stream? Or should I just grind up a ton of levels off stream? Because if I grind up levels, I'm gonna want to play the boss again. And if I beat the boss, I'm just gonna want to keep playing. Oh, such complications. I mean, there are plenty of them. So oh yeah, tonight I'm gonna do like this whole lag testing clinic with my soundbar and my TV, because I discovered that my soundbar is actually pretty laggy. I was watching a movie and I was like, something's off. And then I kind of figured out that the sound was late. So I switched from optical to whatever the HDMI pass-through is, and then it aligned it, but now I'm like, well, did it align it just by pushing the video later? Or who knows? This is the rest of my game, so. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. And I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody.
It really is an information age that we live in, and we need to prepare our students to be able to live in that kind of an environment. We want them to be able to sit down right at a terminal and to create right on screen.
In the last few decades, we've seen a dramatic decline in the quality of education.
Interactive education is going to change that.
10, 15 years ago, there was not a lot of educational software, whereas now their computers are actually being developed specifically for educational purposes.
Teachers don't have to throw chalkboard erasers at kids to keep them awake anymore. Kids are in control of their own education.
You have examples where students fax in their homework from home. Students will go and do a special project, for example, out of the area. They'll get their homework assignments from their teacher via modem, then send back their work to be assessed.
It allows kids to have a control over their own learning process like they've never had before.
Our students are using computers when they're in preschool level. So the fact that when they come to school, they also have other computer technology there, it really has a major impact. You have students using internet, for example, from school or from home, and talking to students in Australia or in England or in France, for example, working on projects cooperatively.
They can see it, feel it, hear it, more so than they would a book.
Interactivity gives them an opportunity to learn from the experience of an event.
It demands and gets participation.
Students are empowered in a way that no book or no audio cassette or no overhead projector has ever done.
They often know a lot more about computers than the teachers seem to.